What did you feel like allowed you guys to close things out there at the end?
Well, I think we had, for 48 minutes, we had a pretty good game. They made a run. Games are about runs. We got off to a good start on a back-to-back, which was encouraging. But the thing we have to do is finish the game the right way. We could have probably ended it a little bit earlier, but give the Lakers credit, they kept fighting.
Darren has played well coming out of the break. We've asked you about him, but tonight especially, a season high in points and did a lot around the court. How much you rely on him and just what he can do, especially a game like tonight where there was a handful of guys out?
Well, I thought Paul and Darren got going early, and then Joe, playing through Joe a little bit, he was getting double teamed. He was finding the right guys. Everybody chipped in tonight for a win on the road for us to get better, especially on the back-to-backs. But Darren's playing at a high level right now, and he needs to continue to do that for us to have some success. But I thought Paul got off to a great start that helped us.
You've talked a lot about the struggles in the second half of back-to-backs. How big is it to get this win, especially after the one you guys let slip last night?
I didn't know it was a back-to-back. I thought, the energy of the guys were and we're shorthanded, no excuses, but, guys came out with a lot of energy. We understood, that the Lakers can put up a lot of points, so they executed defensively well. And then on the offensive end, we got a lot of guys touching the ball, and that's what helped us get the win.
You mentioned Darren and Paul, but Carolina had a pretty big game, too. I think you played him a season-high minutes, too. How did you think you looked out there tonight?
Well, we took the restriction off, I guess. No, AK's done that for us all season, defensively and offensively, and he's a guy that can eat up, some minutes, and I thought while he was on the floor, he was big for us.
Jason, you guys broken a
How did Jason play?
He did great. He was, I thought, to get his win, in the first 3 or 4 minutes, he got to that timeout so we can get him a break, but he did everything that I thought he could do.
You guys broken
The plays or the words or just all the basketball lingo that he needed to know?
He's a basketball player, so he knows all the language. He is a smart guy. He picked it up quite easy. It's not difficult. And the stuff that we ran, we kept it simple, and he executed, and he did a great job for us.
What does that say about him that you had him in there at the end of the game trying to hold that lead?
Well, I know defensively, I was a teammate of his, and we can go, single or solo with him without double teaming. I want to get him as quickly, adjusted to playing. But the trust factor, I trust, Mason and Dre, but I want to see with Twin if he is still the same guy that I knew when I played with him.
You guys broke an 11-game losing streak against the Lakers. Does it make him a good luck charm or what?
It's just another game. We move forward now. We got to get ready for Portland.
Hey, Jason, you also had 5 fouls with Collins. Is that what you're looking for too? Not so much the 5 fouls, but just protect the paint for you guys a little bit out there?
He came in this league knowing that he's going to give his 6 fouls away, so he used up 5 of them, so we're kind of disappointed that he didn't use the 6. But he's a guy that understands, when to foul, make him earn it from the stripe, and I thought, again, he did a great job.
It looked like he could still set a screen like he did for you back in the day, too, right?
That he can always do, and he did a great job. And once he gets a little bit, more of the plays and understand, the different tendencies of the guys, he'll get better.
Besides the questions from the media, are there any other distraction issues regarding him joining this team, or is that just going to be fall into place?
No, that's you guys. We're basketball players. We're here to do one thing, and that's to find a way to win. You guys are the distraction.
That's what I'm asking.
Well, you guys are. It doesn't bother us.
Back-to-back, struggling back-to-backs last year or year. You're missing 3 of the key guys, but to come out here and get a win, what does that mean?
Just shows our depth. And the guys, understanding what it meant to have a bounce-back game, especially a game that we thought we should have won at Golden State.
Jason, people talked about this. It was a big deal, obviously, but it almost didn't feel like it. Like once you got into the game, he just played. Did it feel like that to you? Did it feel like it was history in the making? Or?
It's basketball. It doesn't change. And again, his teammates did a great job, and also Jason. So we're a team. So it's one. The Brooklyn Nets found a way to get a win.
Can you take us back to when you in April when you found out that he was gay? What your thoughts were and what you thought about his future and everything?
That he was a good friend of mine, not just a teammate, and in full support. It doesn't change my feelings for him as a good friend and as a teammate.
Allen and Mears have both struggled shooting the ball lately. How big was it to have both of them hit a few shots?
Allen, he just caught and shot the ball. We talked a little bit before the game for him to just catch and shoot. He didn't hesitate, and now we want him to take those shots. But sometimes you're going to have ups and downs. But Allen's a professional, and again, he made some big shots for us tonight.
Jason, how good can you guys be down the stretch here?
Well, healthy and have a little luck. Hopefully, we can be there at the end.